Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS Experience for Thursday, January 5th. We only have a 4-game slate. We're going to start with DraftKings. We're starting with point guard Luka Magic, 12.6K. You already know what I'm about to say. John Morant, 10.4K. Play him against Orlando. Kevin Porter, 7,600. Big drop off in price, but he's in play. It's a 4-game slate, so we can't be picky. Jordan Clarkson, 7,300 in play. Jamal Murray, 7K in play. Marquez Fault 6,300 in play. Dinwiddie I don't like. I don't need Dinwiddie when Luka is soaking up all the usage. Marcus Smart if you're desperate. Mike Conley if you want to take a chance. Bones Highland we don't really need unless he's your last man in. I prefer Cole Anthony at 5,100 off the bench. Brogdon, White, Reggie Jackson. You can take a shot. John Wall I don't really need. Let's see if his minutes got any better. Last 3 games, 22 minutes, 15. No. Um, let's see. There's no one really else we could play with. RJ Hampton, if you wanted to take a shot. Let's see how many players they'll have available tomorrow. They'll have Fultz, Anthony Hampton, Ross Harris. So I think most of these guys are pretty much available. So you don't really need RJ Hampton. So pretty much Fultz and Cole Anthony. Fultz and Cole Anthony from point guard. You know what? As of right now, I'll probably stay above a Reggie Jackson. So Reggie Jackson and up, fine. At least he's getting 30 minutes. He's getting 25 to 30 minutes. That's all you're looking for. You just want an opportunity for your player to give you fantasy points. Let's go to shooting guard. Jaylen Brown, 9,500. 4-game slate. Prices increased. It's fine. Could play him. Paul George if he's in. He's an okay play. If he's not, then the other starters get a little bit of a bump. Franz Wagner, 6.8K. He's in the player pool, not really interested. Desmond Bain, 6,700, absolutely in play. Jalen Green, 66 in play. Jalen Suggs, I'm interested if he started, but I'd have to play many lineups to get to him. Tim Hardaway Jr., 5,800, okay play. Dylan Brooks, 5,600, okay play. Malik Beasley, 5K in play against Houston. Bruce Brown, you wanted to take a shot, 4,900, go for it. Caldwell Pope, if he's the last man in, you were playing a lot of lineups, okay, whatever. Terrence Mann, if there's no Paul George and he started, he's an okay play. Terrence Ross, I wouldn't touch. And I think that's it for shooting guard. Let's go to small forward. Tatum, 10.9K in play. Markkanen, 9K, looks good against Houston. Kawhi, 8.1K, okay play, nothing spectacular. And if Paul George is not in, he gets a bump. Banchero, 8K in play. Porter Jr., 5,900 in play. Powell, 5,200. If there's no Paul George and he starts, he's in play. Gary Harris. Gary Harris is one of the worst fantasy producers of all time. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. That's when he's healthy. Let's go to power forward. I'm literally playing the people that I'm telling you I'm playing. Like the people that I'm telling you that are in play, I'm playing. I'm not touching anyone else. Like I don't play players that aren't gonna give me an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people like to play bullshit players. I don't do that. People like to play like Hauser is his name from Boston. Yeah, Sam Hauser and Konkar and all this other stupid shit. I don't know what the fuck people be doing. What people do is that they run a lot of crunches and then they just let the optimizer pick their lineups and they just leave it. So that's why they end up with moronic lineups. Even if you run an optimizer, some of your lineups are going to be dead in the water because that's what happens. I handle all my lineups. I'm not wasting my money with bullshit players. Banchero 8K, Christian Wood 7,900, okay play. Aaron Gordon 6,900, Jaren Jackson Jr. 6,500 in play. Bol 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 if he starts, he's an okay play. If he's not starting, I don't really need him right now. Kelly Olynyk 5,300 in play. Vanderbilt 51 in play. Al Horford 5K in play. Jabari Smith Jr. 48 in play. Marcus Smart Sr. okay play. Paul George is out. He gets a little bit of a bump. If Brandon Clark is back, good for him. Brandon Clark is out, I'll give Steven Adams a few more minutes. But I'm not going to the bench for anyone to replace Brandon Clark. KJ Martin for value as of now. And we go to center. All right, Jokic 11-8, fine value, play him. I prefer Luka because at least Jokic has decent players on his team that could get a bucket. Jamal Murray, could get a bucket for himself, set up the team. Aaron Gordon could get a bucket if he needed to. Michael Porter could get a bucket if he needed to. Them guys Dinwiddie could get a bucket, but Luka takes so many shots. It's ridiculous. So we got Jokic. We got Jokic. Wendell Carter Jr. is back to 30 minutes, and that's what we're looking for. $6,400 in play. Sengun 5,800 looks good against Utah. Because the question of the day, who's supposed to stop Sengun on Utah? Kelly Olynyk? Yeah, all right. Steven Adams is too cheap. Rebounding monster, 5,700. If I'm playing two lineups, I'll have him in one. That's how I feel about Steven Adams. Against these lesser teams, when there's not a lot of center selections, and he's under 6K. Steven Adams tonight or last night, depending on when you're watching this video, he hit value by almost by halftime. He already hit value. So I don't know. Overlooking Steven Adams when he's in the 5K range, and there's really nothing special in the center section. That's something we got to look at. Walker Kessler 5K is in play on a 4-game slate. Zubac is too cheap. Lock him in 4,900. If Paul George is out, give Zubac a little bit of a bump. I think that's it for now. Maybe Reggie Williams. Maybe Robert Williams. If we get a little bit more news, a little bit more, some news on his minutes. But right now, I don't need him. If I'm building a lineup and I have 4,100 left at my utility spot, then I'll jam him in. But other than that, I don't really need him. Let's get 5 guys and let's get going. I think I'm starting with Steven Adams. I do like Sengun. Let's switch it up. Let's play Sengun. Wendell Carter against Memphis. So he's got to deal with Steven Adams and Jaren Jackson. Let's pick up Sengun. Got a better matchup. Let's pick up Luka, 12.6K. I'm not like shit. See, y'all can tell I'm in a bad mood. I'm not like this awesome DFS channel that they have what's the word I'm looking for? They have these live shows before lock, and they spend a whole hour dodging questions and talking bullshit until the hour is up, until lock is up. Then they tell you who they like. What the fuck is the point? I'm telling you right now, I'm playing Luka, and I'm jamming Luka in all my lineups on a 4-game slate. I'm telling you that right now. I'm not gonna have a DFS video and then lie to you or bullshit you with who I'm playing. Bro, some of these people, they do it all the time. It's like honestly, if I'm playing in high dollar, contests, and I'm making lineups for the Patreon, and I can't be looking at Twitter, the whole time while I'm making these lineups. I do listen to these shows because I want to get information as soon as it comes in, like who's in, who's out, stuff like that. But to see what they do to the people is really fucked up because they're bullshitting y'all. And I know some of y'all know it, but some of y'all don't because they bullshitted me when I started 2016, 2017 when I first started watching. I never wanted a thing because they were bullshitting me the whole time. And then the day that I do listen to them, like you just bullshitting the people and people eat it up because they don't know any better. You can't sit there for an hour and not say nothing. And then as soon as lock hits, oh, I love this guy. Oh, I have 30% of this guy. Go fuck yourself. These people are crazy. It's crazy out here. It's crazy. It's really crazy out here. But I don't like people bullshitting people like you chose this life. This life ain't choose you. You chose to provide DFS content, so give the fucking DFS content. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and pussyfoot with the people because you want to keep ownership down or you don't want them to play the player you're playing. But you're talking about DFS, so tell them who the fuck to play. Jesus Christ! All right, let's get back. Let's get back to what I'm doing. I got two guys that I like. Sengun, I'm playing Luka. That was the point. I'm playing Luka on a 4-game slate. Jalen Green against Utah ain't bad because they have no defense. I like Bane. I like Jalen Green. So let's play them both. Let's put Jalen Green here. No, I'm lying. Let's put Desmond Bane here because I think this game would start earlier. And then let's put Jalen Green here. Let's find one more player, then go to FanDuel, and let's get out of here. Beasley, no. We have like 45 left. Michael Porter, Tim Hardaway, Dylan Brooks is risky. Let's go to power forward. I hate small forward. Jabari Smith. See? I go to power forward and I find people right away. Jabari Smith, $4,800. So we're going with Luka for obvious reasons. We're going with Desmond Bane, who's a little bit underpriced for his ceiling. We're going with Sengun for his good matchup against Utah. Jalen Green, 66, good matchup against Utah. Jabari Smith, another good matchup against Utah. And what you're hoping for is a close game. You get a close game, all these guys will hit value because they're cheap. You feel me? They don't got to do a lot to hit value. So, that makes sense to me. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up. Absolutely helps me, helps the channel. If you're struggling to cash, I know it's been a little tough lately. I can help you. I can send you my optimal lineups right before lock. You can check out my Patreon link in the description, or you can DM me on Twitter and we'll work it out. Let's go to FanDuel. I already have 5 guys picked out. As always, we're going Luka, Desmond Bane, Michael Porter, Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter on FanDuel, playing 30 minutes. This is an amazing price. It's a very good price. Not going to say amazing. Sengun, 6K against Utah. Great spot if he doesn't get into foul trouble. Michael Porter, 5,700. If Jokic doesn't have a virtuoso, Michael Porter should hit value. Desmond Bane against Orlando, he just smashed them in the first half. And then Luka, the almighty, 12.8K. Hopefully they get a close game against Boston and he smashes them on his own. But listen, quick 4 games. I appreciate you guys always. Hope you guys had a profitable night. I'm gonna go on and get out of here. Let you guys do what it is that you do. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Ciao.